Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is Nicholas Sorsa. I'm here with producer Scott Sledgester, and we're at AMF Littleton, C470 and University Boulevard on the south end of Denver. This is top 8 finals format. Littleton in the midst of a remodel on the inside, but we're doing the best we can, but we're stuck down here on lanes 1 through 6, which is fine. Our first round matches, again, higher seeded player is going to lead. So our third seeded player, Scott Sloan, taking on our 8th seed player, Trent Jacobs. On 3 and 4, we have Tuan Van taking on David Yamamoto. And on 5 and 6, we have Kody Vaughn taking on Eric Powell. All right, gentlemen, you can go ahead and begin. Good luck. The 3 bowlers that do not advance will each receive $150. And then the 3 winners will move up, and they will then take part of our Megapot pool. Winner today is going to get $2,900. And they were on the one of our older sport patterns.
I'm sorry, how much did you say first place was?
$2,900.
$2,900.
American money, yes.
That is not a bad amount for the weekend.
Not a bad piece of change. All right, and even though we were a little slow this weekend, first place next week at Crown in Denver will be $2,570, so almost $2,600 next week. Good shot by Tuan Van. Kody Vaughn strikes, Tuan strikes, Scott Sloan strikes. So our 3 higher seeded players are off and running. First decent week we've had in Denver where it hasn't been snowing on the weekend. Kind of crazy, so I think the people took advantage of it. Some just wanted to get outside. Don't blame them. Weather was brutal for the last 3 weeks. This weekend wasn't too bad.
I think, though, we're going to pay for it on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my day off anyway. I'll just stay home and act stupid. I'm good at that. Okay. Trent Jacobs out of Broomfield. He's bowling Scott Sloan from Longmont. Scott, you know, the Terminator. He gets locked in. He can hurt you big time. Trent's going to receive 24 pins of additional handicap over Scott. And on 3 and 4 again, Tuan Van making his first appearance in our top 8 format.
Oh, nice.
And Tuan is from Highlands Ranch, right down the street. And he's taking on David Yamamoto, also of Highlands Ranch. So the 2 local boys bowling each other. And then on 5 and 6, Kody Vaughn out of Federal Heights. He's taking on Eric Powell of Brighton. Handicap's not too bad. Tuan giving away 19. Cody's giving away 32. And again, Scott's giving away 24 to Trent Jacobs. And yeah, there you go. All right, good start. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to be basically creeping north of town. Next week, we're kind of in the middle.
I like Crown.
Yep, Denver and in Denver, but just behind Abraham Lincoln High School. So we're at Evans and Federal in Denver. Following week, we're at Bolero Wheat Ridge, and then the week after that, we go to Centennial Lanes in Longmont.
You know, that's the closest one to my house, and it should be so much shorter time-wise, but
but you don't have an exact route.
No,
that's why.
And the routes I do have to go.
Yeah.
You know, it's driving through Loveland.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, you're not going to get there quickly.
Yeah, no, I mean it's 45 minutes. It's not that bad, but it's.
These guys aren't messing around, right? Like Tuan Van pulls the ball but gets a strike. All right.
And he spare strike for his first 3.
And David Yamamoto started out with a double. All right. So Scott Sloan's got double 9 spare. And Trent Jacobs, spare strike, trying to double here and get his handicap back. Kody Vaughn, meanwhile, starts at the first 3. Here's the thing about Kody, which is hysterical. Kody starts out with 116 scratch his first game. So you would think, I'm out of it. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I'm just grinding. And he comes back and shoots 260 and 3-0 with handicap to get in the top 8. That's a bowler.
Well, he's sitting on a three-bagger right now.
That's somebody that just never gives up, and that's what you got to do. Because you know what? If you have a bad game, there's nothing you can do to change it. So you keep your head on and you make a change. Well, in his case, of course, he moved pairs and got something that he could line up on much better than the pair he started on. And he just took advantage of it, and that's what you got to do. And for our second week in a row, we got our retired chief of police, Robert White of Denver. He's our tournament leader once again. He was a little despondent last week because he thought he gave that match away, missing a couple easy spares. But he can always make up for it this week, which is sweet. And then Tuesday, he goes under the knife and does a knee replacement, so we won't see Robert for probably 8 to 12 weeks, depending on how his rehab goes. But Robert has been bowling really well lately. All right, so, Trent Jacobs, spare, double, spare, scratch match, so he's still 24 ahead.
David tried to go Brooklyn on that one and wasn't able to pull down the 10-pin, I think that is.
6.
6? Okay. My angle's...
Ooh, 8-10 for Eric Powell. Eric is in trouble because Kody is locked in. Even though Cody's got to spot him a bunch, he's going to get to him really quickly. Ooh, little low pocket 10-pin there for Scott Sloan. All right, so David Yamamoto closes 4 frames, keeping Tuan Van behind. Ooh, that was pretty close by Eric Powell. Of course, Scott Sloan, double 9 spare, 9 spare. Down now before it gets too busy. All right, halfway through match number 104. Again, this is seeds 3 through 8. Robert White of Denver, our top seeded player. He's guaranteed no less than second place money, which today is $1,450. And then, of course, DJ Merritt of Aurora, he's second. So he has a 1-round bye. So he's in the megapod. So the worst he's going to do today is $413. So not bad. Good shot. All right. All right, Cody Vaughn, 3-bagger, 9 spare. Looks like he's in pretty good shape up against Eric Powell. He keeps wanting to pull that ball on the left lane, Tuan Van, but he's been very, very fortunate so far. Trent Jacobs looking for a double here on lane number 1. Nope, sneaks up a little high. Looks like 3-6-10. Yep. Actually, all our contestants, with the exception of Eric Powell, are closing frames. Eric's struggling a little bit. Everybody else is lined up and doing pretty good.
The chat room is relieved to see that Kody is dressed a little better than last time he was on air.
They don't forget, do they? Just because he wants to look like John Daly. Yeah, he almost looks human today.
Oh,
scary.
Kody looks good. He looks relaxed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, of course, Kody, for those that remember, his bowling a finals match, that's probably 18 months now. And ripped everything in his wrist when he was in the finals. The ball went right off his hand into the ditch. He's in excruciating pain. Tried to finish and he couldn't. Couldn't bowl. and then tried going left-handed, which is disgusting because like the third, fourth week that he went left-handed, he shot 299.
Oh,
Disgusting, yeah. But then he tried doing the two-handed stuff, and it took him a little while because, footwork's different.
right.
And it relieved a lot of that pressure. So he was giving it a try, and this is the first time that he's made a cut going two-handed.
Two-handed,
so.
yeah.
But obviously he's doing quite well right now.
Well, I saw an interesting debate online about is two-handed really two-handed because Belmo releases with one type of thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to get into that because I have a definite statement to make about that. I just don't think it's fair, period. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Too much of an advantage.
see, for me, I don't know. It's more. It's making the coordination more complex. Now you got a second limb to deal with.
Nah, not at all. What you're giving up for learning to get your footwork straight with an increase in rev rate and an overall advantage of most people that can only throw one-handed is, to me, is not fair. But that's just me. And that debate will go on forever, just like lefty-righty, of course, even on different shots, because there's not enough lefties to open up a lane as opposed to righties. And righties say, well, lefties don't have to move. Lefties say, yeah, but I don't have a shot. I can't open it up. It's always going to be that way. It's just the way it is. But I do like it for one thing. It gives the younger kids that literally can't throw one-handed.
Right.
They learn to control the ball with two. And as young as they are, the footwork is nothing. They'll work on it. That's just the way kids are. And they get it, and they enjoy it. I would rather see the younger kids enjoy something and stay with it than get frustrated and give it up.
Right.
So in that respect, I love it because we need our younger generation of good junior participants to, as they age, to come up and join us in some good tournament competition.
So you're making the training wheels argument.
Whatever. I just think anything we can do to keep them interested is well worth it. So in that regard, I like the two-handed concept for that reason.
Sure.
Oops. Wow, Trent Jacobs with the Greek Church. And all of a sudden, Danny Yamamoto with a washout, 1-2-4-10. David Yamamoto, I'm sorry. And look at this. Oh, that was a great try by Trent Jacobs. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Even Scott Sloan was impressed with that one. Oh, look at this. All of a sudden we got splits. Kody goes big four. But although Eric is completely lost at this stage, down 60-some pins, scratch. So he's still down 30. Not that he's out of it, but it's not looking good.
David picks up 2 of 4 there, so he's open in the 7th, 138.
Yep. Realistically, if Twan can double, he'll go ahead of him scratch. If he spares, they're dead even scratch through 7. So David's obviously still in the lead with that 9 pins of handicap advantage. He needs to get back on it. That was only his first open, so that's very good for David. And okay, got lucky. That's good. Let's leave 6 pin. It's all right. Easy makeable spare.
It's like David needs to move to the right.
Yeah, but I think he's too scared. This is his first time, and he's only been with us a couple weeks. So
because that shot there was about as far right.
Yeah, that was deer in the headlight
goes.
syndrome, but that's okay.
Yeah,
that's all right. All right, Scott Sloan with another double, 157 in the 7th. 27. So this match had opened by Trent Jacobs really hurt him. All right. All right. Not to worry. So now here we go. Twan. It's all in Twan Van's hands if he can double here. Up. And let's see. Eric Powell did make a spare in the 7th, so he's got a 3-9 conversion to make in frame number 8. Again, he's down almost 60 pins scratch at this point. Another open would be almost too much to bear, and of course he can't convert. So now he's got 96 in the 8th. So unfortunately, poor Eric is really struggling. But Kody has to keep that mindset going. He can't get lackadaisical because this is only match 1 of 4. So got to stay focused. And there he goes. That's what he needed. Gets a double. Now we got a match. He's going to take a 10-pin lead on David Yamamoto. And guess what? Now it's a 1-pin advantage. Don't say a word.
I'm not. That's not me. I was actually in awe of Trent's ability to pause with the ball at the top of the arc before he released it down. You know, that's.
Well, this is pretty cool. You throw a 4-bagger and end up 199 scratch, which really is an excellent game. Okay.
Well, we've had our favorite New Yorker speak up.
Of course.
He's wishing you saying hello to you and warning us that he's on his way out here soon.
He's going to make it a point. He's got some surgery to deal with, but
he's dealt with. And,
okay, very good.
And it came through with flying colors.
Attaboy, way to go, Pogue. Glad to hear it. I'm still not going to let you pick first, though. You're a pain in my you-know-what. All right, so 197. Great finish for Trent Jacobs. Ends up at 231. And here we go. This match is to a point where if Scott Sloan does not strike here, if he gets 9, we could have a tie.
I didn't say it, folks.
And if he gets the first one, of course, he's got that. That's enough. Okay. David Yamamoto. Okay. 158 in the 8th with a strike in the 9th. And Scott, damn, that weak 10 on the lane 2 is driving him nuts. So 226, 236. He's got to go spare and count, and he'll win his match. But it's been a close one. Trent gave him every opportunity. Good for him. Trent only had that Greek church was brutal with count on that spare, but he got 4 out of 5, kept him in it. So Trent did very well. He's going to go home and tied for 5th. Or I'm sorry, tied for 6th and take home $150. Let's see. Mr. Yamamoto. How about this? Scott Sloan misses a 10-pin, and we had Mr. Jacobs written off, and all of a sudden we have a winner. Wow.
Scott's a little upset about that.
You think?
224 for Scott, 231 for Trent.
Okay. David Yamamoto opening at 10th, but he still ends up at 236. That should make it easy for Twan here. Boom, takes care of that. So Twan Tron's going to advance. And David Yamamoto going to take 6th place again for tie for 6, $150. Not bad. If he makes this 5-pin, he's going to shoot 250 with a handicap. Excellent game. And there we go. Eric Powell finally figures it out. He'd shoot 133 if he punches, 180 with handicap, and he's out of it. So our 3rd seed, our 6th seed, and our 7th seed are gone after 1 round.
Tuan Van's going to end up with 249 to David's 236. Just one match in play right now. Get you a better view of that, folks.
All right, so Eric Powell goes 129 and 47. For 170, I believe. 123 and 47 for 170. And, of course, Kody's already got 186, and he hasn't bowled the 10th frame yet. So now our round 2 matches are set on lanes 1 and 2. We're going to have Tuan Van taking on Kody Vaughn. And on lanes 5 and 6, our second seeded player moves in, DJ Merritt, taking on Trent Jacobs on 5 and 6.
Are we doing 5 and 6?
Yes. We'll leave 3 and 4 down for now. And then after that, we'll go to the wall and we're good.
Okay, the final 2 are going to be at 1 and 2, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Not a problem.
All right, buddy. All right, so Kody split in the 10th, but it doesn't matter. He goes 187 and 24 for 211 over Eric Powell. So he got very, very lucky. Normally you open in the 10th. It's not good, but he actually got lucky. So round 1 matches are over. And again, when we come back, folks, round 2 with 5 players remaining, and now they're all in the mega pot. You're going to see Tuan Van, Highlands Ranch on lane 1 taking on Kody Vaughn of Federal Heights. And on 5 and 6, DJ Merritt of Aurora taking on Trent Jacobs of Broomfield. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at AMF Littleton Lanes, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa here at AMF Littleton Lanes, just south of Denver, and this is round 2 matches. Now our 5 remaining bowlers will get a share of the mega pot, with our champion today taking home $2,900. In lanes 1 and 2, game 1 winner, Tuan Van of Highlands Ranch. He's now taking on Kody Vaughn of Federal Heights. And on lanes 5 and 6, DJ Merritt of Aurora taking on Trent Jacobs of Broomfield. And look, ooh, there's a major break there. Almost up to 2-8-10. And, of course, DJ, our second seeded player, he had a 1-round bye. And he takes out the lowest remaining seeded player. So now it's pick to click. Pick to click. Just out of sympathy.
Yeah.
Because I know he's going to be gone for 8 weeks.
Right.
You got to figure sooner or later the Chiefs either going to be lucky or good or both. But I'm going to pick Robert White to win his second title.
Okay.
You're next.
It's tempting to go with DJ.
Well,
because he's number 2 and he's bowling pretty well, but I'm going to go with the scrapper. I'm going with Kody.
Okay. And then we'll hear from the Irish Pogie, of course.
Now, one of our regulars, Timothy, it looks like he's taken DJ. And badmouthing the Chief.
Oh, we can't do that. He still carries a weapon. Don't be stupid. Oh. All right, come on.
Oh, the Pogie's taking DJ as well.
Wow. A clear favorite. Let's see what happens. This will be interesting. Ooh, week 10. Trent Jacobs went strike. Now he's got a 10-pin.
Oh, Pogie's changing his pick.
Really?
He's switching over to Tron.
Wow. Pogue, I'm impressed. Oh, Cody's he's on a pair that's hooking, and right now he's struggling here. 1, 5, 6, 10. But he can make this. And Trent goes by the 10-pin.
Timothy also just changed his pick
Oh,
over to Tron.
Timothy, come on. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, get a coffee, call me in a week. Jesus. Oh, he's going to try to reverse hook it.
Oh.
Ooh, good try. All right, so unfortunately, Kody starts out open. Tuan can really get on a huge advantage here by closing some frames. Second frame for DJ Merritt. Ooh, he went high and got real lucky. Oh, he almost kicked it out. Leaves a 4-pin. And Tuan Van, Highlands Ranch. And he goes high and kicks out the baby split. Lucky, he leaves the 3. So he could be up 40 pins with a conversion of this spare early. And he's going to need to do that if he's got any chance of beating Kody Vaughn here. Meanwhile, DJ Merritt, no problem with the 4-pin. And good shot by Tuan.
Actually, Timothy's clearing it up. He is and has been staying with DJ. I misunderstood one of his
Okay.
So
all right,
do
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm a nice guy. Come on. And I was told by one of my guys watching the internet that, of course, we had that Megan Schisler Memorial event that went on at Holiday today. Megan, of course, died way too young, brain aneurysm. I believe she was 45 or 46. Her husband, Ricky Schisler, a PBA regional player, champion, put on a tournament this weekend that drew well over 60 entries, a scratch event, and portions of that was going to a Megan Schisler scholarship fund or program. And I was just informed that Ricky won the tournament, which in a way is pretty cool. But congratulations, Ricky, and I'm glad everything went well for your wife. And again, our hearts go out to you, buddy, but I like what you're doing. So good job.
Yeah, that's great. At last standing I saw he was in the middle of the pack. So
yeah, he had 3 huge games in that 8-game qualifier yesterday to get in. And then I guess he just got locked in, which he can do, and wound up winning. Pretty cool. Well, Kody Vaughn went strike, but now he's got 3-6-10. He needs to make this. He's going to be in deep trouble. And, oh, God. So unfortunately, 3 opens out of 4 frames for Kody. Oops, Trent goes strike, open. So we got 2 bowlers really struggling all of a sudden, and 2 bowlers are grinding. Tuan up through the face again, and once again he kicks out the 10-pin to avoid having a baby split. But he is closing frames, and that's what you got to do. Again, this was Dead Man's Curve, one of the original Kegel sport patterns, 43 feet. Oh, he leaked it a little bit. Will it come back? Yes. Okay, all right. So Tuan closes 4 frames. He's got 59 in the third with a spare in the fourth. He's up like 53 pins right now over Kody Vaughn. And Trent Jacobs. Wow. He left a 4, 6, 7 and only got 1. So he's really grinding. 45 in the fourth open. And DJ could be on cruise control here. Once again, Tuan keeps going Brooklyn, but he keeps getting lucky.
yeah, the handicap difference with DJ and Trent there isn't that great.
Yeah, it's 13. But yeah, unfortunately, the way Trent started out, that's gone. And DJ's just grinding. But he's closing frames, just like Tuan. And it seems to be the winning formula right now. Again, the 2 bowlers that do not win their second rounds, each bowler will take home $463. Tie for 4th. So 463, a good day for those two. And in third place will be 775. Second place, 1450. And our winner today, 2900. All right. Well, Kody's got lane 2 figured out. Now he's got to figure out lane 1. And part of the problem is I don't think he can get far enough left because of the wall. And that makes it tough for him.
Well, he must be having that problem with both of them because the ball return will be in his way as well.
Very true. Yes.
In fact, he can go further left in lane 1 than he can lane 2.
Yeah, very, very astute, my young Watson.
I don't know much, but I can tell spatial distances.
There you go. There we go. Here we go. Okay. All right, Kody got lane 1 figured out, so hopefully it's not too late. All right. Meanwhile, Trent Jacobs trying to get back in here. Uh-oh, short stroked it. Oh, he got lucky. Okay, take it and run. It's all right. Once again, Tuan Van goes through the face, but now this time he does leave the baby split, the 310. So 96 and a fifth split in frame 6.
Kody actually came up and talked to me about his wardrobe during the break. And he said that he's wearing the muted colors as almost a punishment to himself because
good shot.
He's got to be making more cuts before he starts wearing more flamboyant clothing.
Oh, my God.
So
this can only get better and better. Tuan Van with an excellent conversion of the baby split here in frame 6. So he's still up 21 scratch. So, but his lead is still 40-something. And this is frame number 7. That was pretty good. A little higher, but a good shot. Gives himself a strike. 116 and a 6, strike and a 7th. Ooh, and Trent chops the 5 off the 9. He is like snake bit right now. 73 in the 6th open. And DJ can take like a 40-pin lead here. And if he doubles, it's just about insurmountable at this point, as much as Trent is lost, unfortunately. It happens. Okay, frame number 7. Yes. Right ball in his hand, and all of a sudden, we're going to have a match.
It's a 3-bagger for Kody. He's definitely.
Now he's only down 11 scratch. So now he's cut the lead to 30, and he can cut it to 20 if he can do it again. And he can put some pressure on the youngster here.
And with 3 frames to go.
Yeah, he's back in the ball game.
The thing I'm noticing about Kody is that he looks way too well rested for having a toddler at home.
Yeah, really. Yeah. And will it sit? Oh, that was just 2 great shots. Excellent. All right, he's got himself back in the match. 105 and a 6 with a double, 7th and 8th. And all of a sudden, Tuan Van has to come up and make a shot.
And on the right side of your screen, we saw DJ pick up his spare in the 6th frame.
He's like 40-something ahead scratch. And, Tuan was very fortunate just to leave a 6-10. DJ, a little high, leaves a 4, but he's closing frames, and that's all you got to do right now when you're going up against a bowler who's really struggling and lost. Close frames in that situation are just like strike after strike after strike. Let's see if Tuan can make this. Oh, I don't know. Just what Kody wanted to see. An opportunity. 142 in the 8th. So now Kody Vaughn is ahead scratch.
That was his first open this game.
Yeah. And, of course, Tuan's going to finish last. Kody can come out and go, whack, whack, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Which he's very capable of doing. Wow, what a turnaround here. Let's see what Tuan can do here. Frame number 9. Great shot. Oh. Solid 9. Wow. What a great shot that was. He stepped up and delivered a great ball. Just did not get a break. And we got Trent Jacobs on lane 6. There we go. He gets a strike. Goes 7th frame. So let's see if he can put something together or put a little bit of heat on DJ. Antoine Van. Okay, no problem with the 9. So he's got 142 in the 8th, spare in the 9th. And Mr. Vaughn will finish first, working on a 4-bagger. He can shoot 225 scratch. And make it very close. All right, Trent not able to double. Kody does punch. He's going to force him to mark. Come on. Yeah. All right. 5-bagger for Kody Vaughn. Here we go. Now he's got 165 in the 8th. He's up 23. And you know what? I think he just took the lead. And, poor Trent Jacobs misses a 5-pin. It's just, unfortunately, it's going to be one of those games where he is just completely lost. And, that in a combination of some frustration.
Yeah, now he's got to tap the keg for all the hands that were up.
Yeah, yeah, that gets expensive. So, but the nice thing is, no matter what, he's still going to take home $463. That's not bad. Meanwhile, lane 1 here, frame 10. Big ball for Kody Vaughn. He gave it room. Yes, sir. 6-bagger. 190 in a 9th. He could put this game away with one more. He can actually come back from being down almost 60 pins. Wow.
3 opens.
And the rest are all strikes.
And the rest are all strikes.
Open, strike, open, see you later.
Yep.
Wow.
And DJ's able to pick up his spare in the 8th. He's sitting at 132 in the 7th with a spare. And these are scratch, folks.
But the game is well in hand.
Trent's.
This is a big ball for this match. Yes.
Oh,
there we go. 7-bagger to win match number 2. What an incredible comeback. 249 with handicap to 235. That sealed the deal. Ooh. It's all right. He's still in good shape. So Trent Jacobs and Tuan Van will tie for 4th. Each bowler taking home $463 with 5% of the megapot. And now we're down to 3 players. All right, great finish for Kody Vaughn. 222 with 3 opens, if you can believe that. 246 with handicap, great finish. And he's going to make it into the semifinal match with a great comeback. Tuan will finish up here. And basically DJ just grinding along. He's clean through 9. So our semifinal match is going to feature DJ Merritt against Kody Vaughn on lanes 1 and 2. All right, good shot. All right. Ooh, poor Trent. He is just really, really struggling. But this is the only place where you can shoot 120 and make $400.
Yeah.
That's the other way to look at it. All right. Good effort by Tuan Van, his first appearance in the top 8. Shoots 180 scratch with 43 for 223. So Kody Vaughn into the semifinal match, which means he's got $775 in the bag. Hell, he might be able to pay his bookie off this week. Who knows? Yeah, DJ Merritt, that's going to be a good match, and you guys are going to be on 1 and 2. All right, so easy. It's going to be close. Yeah, your handicaps are going to be real close. Talking to Kody about his next opponent. All right, Trent Jacobs, 127. With handicap shoots.
161.
Wow. Tough job. But you know what? Like I said, he had a great weekend. He's going to make over he's going to make $463 today. Good for him. Good weekend. And DJ's going to finish. I think he used a different ball here. See if he's got a different look. Good idea. Can't carry, but he's closing frames. And you know what? When a pattern like this gets ugly, that's the best thing you can do. So he will lead the next match. He'll be on lane 1, and Kody Vaughn will be on lane 2 after we take a break for editing purposes and come back and set our championship pair up. All right, no problem. So DJ, could shoot a clean 190 if he throws a strike here. He only had one strike the whole game, but that's good. That'll work.
Yeah, but he's proven that adage that spares win.
Spares win, that's right. You strike for show, but you spare for dough. And he's done just that. All right, excellent finish. There's a good start. 190. So DJ Merritt's going to move on to the semifinal match. Again, he defeats Trent Jacobs. And when we come back, folks, our semifinal match will be here on lanes 1 and 2. You'll see DJ Merritt and Kody Vaughn. And again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at AMF Littleton Lanes, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa. I'm here with producer Scott Sledgister at AMF Littleton Lanes, just south of Denver, and this is our semifinal match. And this match is going to feature DJ Merritt of Aurora taking on Kody Vaughn of Federal Heights. And there's only a 3-pin difference in handicap between these two gentlemen. DJ is going to be spotting Kody 3 pins. Of course, DJ, the higher seeded player, will lead this match. So shake hands, guys, and here we go. Now, the worst these guys are going to do at this point is $750.
It's hard to complain about that.
No, absolutely. And then obviously the winner of this match will take on our tournament leader, Robert White. He's throwing a couple more down on 9 and 10. Robert, of course, retired Denver chief of police, but Tuesday he gets a total knee replacement, so he wants to go out with a bang. And then he's going to rehab like you wouldn't believe to try to get back in for our $10,000 first place regional at the end of April at AMF North Glen. That's his goal right now, so we'll see how that works out. And light mixer to carries. Good start for DJ Merritt. So the crowd likes DJ, and I like the Chief.
And I picked Kody.
And you're, I'm not even going there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I don't have the track record, so you can go ahead and go there. But
but one of us is going to win today.
Yeah.
One of the three. Either Pogie, you, or me. Oh, little light. That's okay. 1, 2, 4.
I got my shot combos all goofed up here, but we'll be okay. Cameras that normally do a task are doing a different task. Everything's all jumbled around.
Right.
It's
okay, that looks pretty good. Yep. All right. So both bowlers mark, and frame number 1, Kody with a 3-pin advantage with the handicap difference. DJ on a strike.
Now up there, it's got them both at 24 for handicap. Is that not
No,
accurate?
that is not accurate. That is incorrect. DJ gets 21. Kody gets 24. So we have to change handicap on DJ.
Now, the nice thing is it's easier for me to change it on the on-screen for
Yeah,
the viewers.
yeah.
So.
And that's easy to do. No big deal. Great shot. Okay. So Kody comes back, throws a great shot on lane 1. 20 in the first with a strike in the second. DJ trying to take a 7-pin lead if he can double here in frame number 2 because he's down 3. Double puts him up 7. And again, handicap that you're seeing up on the screen is incorrect. DJ actually hits 21, spotting Kody 3. That looks pretty good. Will it sit? Light, and he can't kick out to 7. So with this conversion, both bowlers will have 20 in the first, but now the advantage goes to Kody Vaughn because he has the strike to work with when he gets up next. Looks pretty good. Okay, no problem for DJ Merritt. So after 2, both bowlers with 20 in the first. And again, the difference is Kody's 3 pins of handicap. Sit. Oh. Well, it came up high, but he carried. So he did what he's supposed to do. Let's see if Kody can double here and extend his lead to 13.
DJ was lamenting a little bit during the break about how Kody had already bowled on this pair, but I don't think it seems to matter that much.
It doesn't. It is what it is. And again, we really don't have that much of an option with that huge lead coming in behind us.
That's what I explained to him.
Yep. And, very lucky, very lucky. All right, just leaves the 3-pin. Very makeable. He had the baby split setting up there, but got the 10-pin out, which is a great break for him. Looks like the Chief is ready.
Well, if these guys go on a strike fest here,
yeah, it could be any moment here. All right. Okay, so Kody Vaughn, he spares in lane 3, and again, both bowlers 40 in the second, but now the advantage goes to DJ Merritt with the strike in the third. Again, Kody currently ahead by 3 with the handicap difference. And he did strike the last time he was on lane 1. Let's see if he can repeat that feat. Looks like he got it. Yes, he knew it when he let it go. Excellent shot. All right. All right. We're going to have a ball game here, folks. The first bowler to can figure out both lanes and double.
Yeah, is going to do well.
Yes. Meanwhile, the Chief has snuck over. He's taking notes, but he's not trying to let anybody know. Pulled it a little. Yep, yeah, he was in trouble. 4, 7, 9, 10. You could tell that right at the bottom. Kind of grabbed it, pulled it.
Well, better in the 4th frame than the 9th.
Absolutely. Get 2 here, or at least 2, and
he might have a shot at 3.
Oh, it's makeable, but you know how that goes. He's going to give it a shot. Ooh, that was a great effort. All right, so 66 and a fourth. Great effort. See if he can get it back now. DJ, originally from Waco, Texas, works for the government.
Yeah, I remember when he got here.
He was one of the lucky ones that when the federal government shut down, it did not affect him.
He's essential, huh?
Yeah, so rather lucky in that respect. But he's an excellent player. Let's see, frame number 5. Yes, good shot. So he's been perfect on lane 1. Both bowlers are whacking lane 1. It's lane 2 that they're having trouble with.
DJ got here about 18 months ago or
about
so,
that.
wasn't it?
Yeah, about that. So
he's losing his accent.
I don't know if you ever lose your accent. Well, it's funny. I've been, some people know I'm originally from Philadelphia, and we do have accents. Certain things that we say, you can tell, but being gone for so long now, I figured I've completely blown that away.
Well, you've got more of a Chicago at this point.
Yeah. And, ooh. Oh, wow, great shot. But, oh, man.
Although, it's funny, my wife is from Chicago. I mean, the heart of the city, Chicago.
Sure.
You couldn't tell from listening to her.
Wow.
Even when she says A's, you couldn't tell.
Now, like with me, I think I think my accent is gone. And yet people will come up to me that talking to me and they go, "You're from Philly, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah." We can tell. Well, I don't know how you can, but yeah, whatever.
Must be a few words.
Yeah, and that's all it is normally.
Because there
are people that are in Wisconsin. They're that king, like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You can almost tell that.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And of course, New England. With the pack of cat and all that. Everybody's got their little.
My in-laws. My father-in-law in his prime could have been George Wendt in that Bears skit on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. I mean, he perfectly to the T.
That's cool.
Could have been George Wendt.
Oh, he wheeled it, and gets that going. Oh, I didn't think he had a prayer. All right, good job. So he's got 105th. Again, perfect on lane 1. The bowlers are struggling on lane 2.
Chief's already groaning.
Well, that's because his knees bother him.
Oh.
Chief doesn't whine. You know that. Come on.
I didn't say whine. I did not say whine.
You can tell them when we're done with 9 and 10, you can shut them down.
All right. Are you done practicing?
All right, let's see. We got DJ Merritt up, frame 6 on lane number 2. This is the lane that has been not giving them fits, but making it hard for them to carry. They've actually thrown some good shots, just haven't been able to get any carry. Let's see if he can change that trend with this ball right here. It's inside. But it held. Excellent. I thought he was going to be in trouble again, but he came through that and threw the ball more aggressively, and he got it to hold. So that's a big ball there. He's now up by 7, or not even. 96-4. Wow. We're looking at a 1-pin match with a conversion here. And he could take a 9-pin lead if he can throw another one here. And again, he's been perfect on lane 1. Big ball. Frame 7. Didn't like it. No. Oh!
Well, he may not have liked it, but it liked him.
Oh, my God. Wow. Anybody need lottery tickets? Okay, yeah. Make sure he buys them. Wow. Oh, man. That was probably the worst ball he's thrown all weekend. Wow. But it's not about beauty. It's about numbers. Now Kody's got to respond. He's got to get 2 figured out. See what he can do here. Well, it's sit. Yes. Right back. Here we go, folks. Kody is up 7 pins. And he can add a 17 with a strike here. So pretty impressive match here. Let's see if we can keep it going. And the beauty, Cody's going to finish on lane 1.
Yeah.
Which right
And he's
now,
not worried about it.
no, I don't think he has any issue at all. 1, it's him trying to get the ball to hold on 2. That was a big shot, getting that double in frame 7. So let's see if he can increase the lead by 17 here. Oh, I don't know. Will it hold? Oh, lucky that he didn't go through the face. He knew it. Didn't get the ball out, then projected out enough. 128 in the 6th. If he spares, he's got 148 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. DJ's still going to have to throw the first one to get semi-close. This match is going to go down to the final frame, no doubt about it. And don't do it. There we go. All right. 148 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. Advantage, Mr. Merritt.
If he's able to pick this first.
Yeah,
off
absolutely. Because he can be up 8 if he throws the first one, which would give him a 5-pin advantage going into frame 9. So yes, this is a big ball. All these shots are big right now. Yep, he's playing it real tight, getting through the bottom. A great shot. Stayed right under the ball. Came up right to the bottom of the ball. Great. The ball held, had a lot of energy when it hit the pocket. Good result. So he's working on a 4-bagger now. Up 5 pins. Can make it 15 with a strike here.
Some folks are starting to trickle in. And
Oh, yeah. It's a good match.
Our peanut gallery has gotten bigger.
Sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, weak. It was weak. He knew it. All right. So the best he can do now if he goes spare sheet is 225 scratch. If Kody sheets it, he's 228 scratch. So it's anybody's game. Anybody's game.
Yeah, and the dreaded T word has come up a couple times in the chat room.
Don't even go there.
Oh, I'm ignoring it.
It's probably Stebniak. All right, needs 10-pin conversion here. Good shot. No problem. Very good. All right. So we got 175 in the 8th with a spare. And Mr. Vaughn, if he can strike here, he's got 168 in the 8th. He'll be down 3 pins. But if he can get that strike in the 9th, that's big. That's real big. So, key shot this match right here. Sit. Come on. All right. Could have been worse. Just leaves the 4-7. So with a conversion, he's down 6 pins if he converts the spare, and it's all going to see who can double in the 10th. He definitely needs a double in the 10th. DJ just needs to good pin count, especially if Kody does not double. All right, no problem. Okay. So we come down to the 10th frame, and it's a 6-pin difference. So Kody does need to double here, or he's got to hope the DJ opens in the 10th.
Nick had to step up and help take care of make a scoring correction here. Oh, no, my bad. They're going to re-rack. I'm not sure if Kody requested that or what prompted that, but yeah, we did do a re-rack here.
Yeah, sometimes psychologically you're allowed 2. And he wanted 1 there, and there's 1. All right, here's the big shot now. He needs a second one to put some heat on him.
It's the bowling equivalent of calling the catcher out to the mound.
Actually, he goes strike 9. He locks out DJ. That's how close it is. So it's in his court. Big ball here. About a $700 difference between third and second. Oh, that was money. Great shot. If he can repeat that, he's going to move on to the championship match. I take that back. He forced DJ to double, so it is not over. Because DJ can actually shoot 225, scratch to Kody's 216. If he strikes, he will force DJ to double. If he doesn't, and then he'll move on. Big ball here. Gave it room. That's money. That's beautiful. Great shot. Great finish. All right. So what he's done is he's forced DJ Merritt to double. Otherwise, DJ loses by 4 pins. So big ball needs 2 here. First one at a time. And he's been quite successful in lane 2 now. And yes, there's 1. All right. Got to have this one. He wants you bad.
The Chief would rather face DJ than Kody.
You think? No, I think he bowls against DJ. Do you bowl against him in that Thursday night league? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. A little bit of history there. All right, big ball here. Got to carry to advance. Ooh. Yes, that's big ball. Big ball. Ooh. Huge.
He needs 5 here.
So Kody Vaughn's going to go home in third place. $775. Great weekend for Kody. It was a great match. But DJ Merritt's going to advance. And he's going to take on Robert White of Denver as soon as he finishes throwing his fill ball here. I think he needs like 4 pins. 4 or 5, but he should be fine. Looks good. It don't matter. There we go. All right, great finish. All right, DJ Merritt. And a great match, 245 to 240, defeats Kody Vaughn of Federal Heights. And when we come back, folks, you're going to see our championship match here at AMF Littleton. It's going to feature DJ Merritt against our tournament leader, Robert White. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorcer, we're here. Producer Scott Sledgester, of course, with us. Colorado Sports TV, and we're on our championship match here at AMF Littleton Lanes. And our two bowlers today is DJ Merritt out of Aurora. He's looking for title number 3. And his opponent, our top-seeded Robert White of Denver. And Robert's going for his second title. So 9-pin advantage in Robert's favor. DJ has elected, or Robert wants DJ to lead, and away we go.
Matt was trying to get you a taller chair and then realized it was the same height.
All right, thanks. All right, so here we go. Just give me a New York phone book. I'll be good.
That'll work.
Well, hey, be nice. All right, frame 1 for DJ. Ooh, it's inside. Ooh, very lucky. Just leaves a 610. That was inside of his target. He was very lucky. Again, the winner today takes home $2,900. Second place today, $1,450. If Robert could finish in second place for the next 12 tournaments, he could pay for his knee replacement. Thank God he's got insurance. All right, looks pretty good. All right, no problem for DJ. Good start. And your first look at Robert White of Denver. Again, of those of you that tuned in last week, Robert was a leader there and was kind of disappointed at himself because he had 3 opens and 2 of them were makeable spares that he failed to convert. So he's very, very competitive, and he wants to win so bad. But you could tell last week he was trying to fit the ball in rather than just let the ball go. So right here just leaves a 6-pin. Easily a makeable spare here. So let's see if he can get going here. That looks pretty good. No, it hooked away. All right, so Robert's open, frame 1. It's only frame 1. No biggie. So now it's pretty much an even match. Frame number 2. And that looks pretty good. Nope. Oh, all right. Same situation. 6-10. All right. So Robert needs to just relax, take his time, get through his shot.
He seems to be rushing a little bit.
He's. All right. That looks better. Yes. Okay. All right. So converts at 6-10. And Robert and DJ both bowl at big Thursday night league at AMF Aurora, so they know each other, of course. And good-natured fun here. They enjoy bowling against each other. That's going to go up through the hit pin. He leaves a 6-10. All right, so he pulled the ball as well. So we are dead even if he could convert the spare. Nice. All right, no problem. So DJ converts to 6-10 as well. And through 2 frames, we are tie.
One thing I got to say I'm happy about, I don't like these new counters they installed here at the center, but at least they're open, so I can look under them.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, and I didn't realize it until somebody told me the way these are set up. These are actually tables down here. So if you're having a party or something, they can flip up. They flip up. That's pretty cool. So that, in that respect, not bad. But I think
that's
realistically, for people that aren't at a certain height, when they sit on these chairs, they have a difficult time looking over.
Meaning, if you're not at least 5'8", you're gonna be looking into wood instead of.
Because some of our girls that they would say 5'2" to 5'4". When they were sitting here watching their husbands, it was difficult for them to watch. So, all right. So DJ, spare, 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 which has been his motto, his modus operandi this week. He's just grinding along, forcing people to beat him.
Chief goes way wide on that one.
That's all right, but it's a makeable. 1-2-7.
Ooh.
Oh, he pulled it. Oh, Chief. All right, so he's open in the third. Both times on lane 2. We have to get Chief to understand that even though if you have a horrible start, or, not what you expect, the game isn't over. If anything, Kody Vaughn just showed you that half hour ago. So he's just got to bear down and just make good shots. Now that one, he just leaves a 1-2, so this should be very makeable. If he would just grind out and make his spares, he'd be all right. That's better. There we go. All right, good shot. Here we go. Sit. Beautiful. Excellent shot. All right, 57 in the third with a spare or a strike in the fourth. Up 13, I believe. Yep, up 13 pins. Can extend it to 23 with a double. Ooh, boom, there we go. Excellent shot. He's got that tight line going right up about 16 or 17. The ball's just holding really sweet. So he's got to figure it out now. Now it's up to Robert to do the same. But this match is going to get away from him very quickly.
Wow, the chat room is not being kind. And a stuck ball.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, waiting for a ball return here, folks. So we got a little stop in our action here, which is kind of unfortunate. You want the bowlers to, if they get a good momentum going, they want to keep going. They don't want to have to sit down and wait here.
Especially when the crowd's waiting for the lanes.
Of course. Well, that's Murphy's Law. You know how that works. All right, we'll give them about 30 more seconds, and then I'll go down and I'll fix it, and I'll send them a bill. Come on, guys. Let's go. There we go. I hear movement.
Well, the lights just went off
Yeah.
on one, so.
Yeah.
It seems that some in the chat room, they do their pick to click based upon hair follicles. And they've called us the follically challenged championship.
Wow. Wow.
So as I said, the chat room's not being kind.
As a group, we got to get these guys together because this could be pretty good.
I know. I would love to try to figure out a way to like get cameras on some of these guys for like during the breaks. We could like
Sure.
bring them in and give a little commentary. But I'd be terrified what some of them would say.
Well, it's not so much what they would say; just their body English and stuff would be hysterical.
I would definitely be looking for a beep button on that one.
Yeah, really. Well, yeah, it might have to happen. So it looks like got a little bit more than a ball return issue here, which is unfortunate. We got a league coming in. They're waiting. And, of course, now we're waiting. Not good. But, of course, that's Murphy's Law. Halfway through. Here we go. Now let's see if we can get a ball
something
back.
going on. The lights are back on.
Yeah, that's a good
And
sign.
there's the
Here
ball.
we go. So let's see if he can just sit on it for 5 frames. We're out of here because the league doesn't use 1 and 2 tonight. So here we go. All right. Robert, you're all set.
No, but thankfully they've held off on
Yeah, they will.
re-oiling 3 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll only take a minute. No biggie. Yeah, as soon as we're done, they'll get in here. Boom, boom, we're out of here.
Yeah. I'll try to get my stuff out of their way
Yeah.
as best I can.
Okay. Will it sit? No, it's going to hook. And
straight
3-6. Now, I kind of did the same thing Wednesday night when I was bowling the scratch league. I punched out a Crux Prime, and I left that 3-6 bad shot. And I went to shoot it, made my normal adjustment. That ball hooked in the middle, and it never gave me a chance. That ball hooked away, didn't get either one. Now, Robert leaked the ball out, and, of course, doesn't come back. He's got 62 in the 5th, and he's in serious trouble. Probably with our situation, Scott, with finishing up here and allowing this league to get on the floor, we'll bypass our normal talk to our champion this week. Robert, unfortunately, now he leaves the 6-7-10. And point of frustration, now he's talking to himself. But it's a sin because he's both so good.
He was talking to himself right next to me all the way through that last match.
Ooh, great try.
That's what I was saying. He was every time Kody would, add another strike, he's going, oh, blah, 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 blah. that boy. Blah, 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 blah.
All right. DJ, maybe he'll just start punching out and just it'll be over. And enough is enough, That's inside. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I've noticed a trend. Every time we think DJ's got something a little weird, he strikes.
DJ, I would give him the 100 back and give him another 100. He's thrown 2 horrible shots and they've both carried. Amazing. So. Frame number 7 for DJ, working on a 3-bagger here. Trying to end it early. Put Mr. White out of his misery. That's going to sit. Great shot. All right, so now he's got a 4-bagger. DJ Merritt in total control here. He's now up almost 70 pins. Scratch. So even though he's spotting him 9, this match is just about over. Robert trying to get out of the way. Nope. And can't get the 10 out. So now he leaves a washout. 1, 2, 4, 10. And in Robert's defense, he is bone on bone. And so when his knee starts to bother him, he can't bend. So he kind of just tries to project the ball out, and that's just not his game. So that's why he's having so much trouble here. All right, Chief makes a spare. Here we go. All right. Moral victories. Best he can do is 157 scratch and 30, 187. Mr. Merritt will easily win this match and win his third title. Good shot. He's got some area in there. Even though the ball looks like it's high, it's all about the roll, and it's just a great angle at this point. So DJ is going to win title number 3 and $2,900. It was a great weekend for Mr. Merritt. And of course, Robert's going to go home second place back-to-back weeks, but again, this week he takes home $1,450. So in the last 2 weeks, Mr. White has made over $3,000, so you can't complain about that.
No, that's hard to complain about.
No, you can't. But I know he's frustrated because he'd like to get up and at least be respectable. You know, if you get beat bowling a good game, you know that happens. But you want to give a good effort.
Isn't the NASCAR driver who comes in third every race the points leader at the end of the year?
That's right. Yeah, absolutely correct. So, ooh, there we go. Ooh, all right, just a little high, leaves a 610. The good news is he just broke 100.
Hey, he keeps coming in second each week, and you know
I'll take that.
he's going to end up.
That's $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
Of course, at this point, also DJ Merritt will be jailed immediately upon entering the Denver boundaries.
Well, those tail lights are in trouble.
Well, something. All right. Chief's going to try to finish this out. Come on, Oz. Good shot. Leaves 10 pin. Poor guy. Look. Wow. All right, Chief. Come on. Let's get it over with. Attaboy. Good shot. All right.
Timothy's asking what his cut is since he won the pick to click. And Timothy, I can tell you that's a question we've been asking for about a year now.
And realistically, hopefully you'll be around for next week.
Yeah.
Because I think my boys on the East Coast are kind of busy, so we will spare you this week. Come on, finish. All right. So Chief goes home shooting 130 with 30 pins, 160. But he's going to finish in second place, folks, $1,450. And, of course, folks, again, with the league coming in, we got to oil 4 lanes here. And we appreciate their diligence in waiting a couple minutes here. We're gonna check out rather quickly, and we will see you next week at Crown Lanes in Denver.
Yeah, I think we'll have to skip the interviews this week.
Yeah. All right, so Mr. Merritt with a spare strikes going to shoot 246 scratch, 267 with handicap. And overall, just a great match. All right, makes a spare, so we're down to 1 ball, folks.
And right now the Chief is down by 97.
I wouldn't mention that to him. Because remember, you two might have to drive through Denver one of these days.
I do have to drive through Denver
See?
on my way home.
Then you better be nice.
I live an hour north of here, so I definitely have to go through Denver.
Yeah, you definitely have to go through Denver. What a great finish. Excellent match. DJ Merritt wins his third title, 246 scratch, 267 with handicap, taking home $2,900. Folks, it's been a pleasure. We're going to skip out early so that we get this legal on the floor. And again, you were watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at AMF Littleton. Next week we'll be at Crown Lanes in Denver. For Scott Sledgester and myself, Nick Lasorsa, we will see you next week, and have a great week. Be careful out there.